One of my biggest deals when I still had a full-time job at an agency came through an RFP. RFP, it's a request for proposal. It's basically when a big company puts out a request for other agencies to apply to work with them. This RFP got us a 5-figure deal with a college. And when we looked at the original doc, it was asking for maybe 10 pages of detailed requirements and filling out a bunch of complex forms. They really knew what they wanted. And we could have given them what they wanted. But me and the other salespeople on this project thought 2 things. 1, we don't think most agencies would fill out this list of requirements. And 2, if an agency does fill out the requirements, very few are going to go even farther. So we ended up delivering the longest proposal I've ever written. It was over 50 pages, app diagrams, ideas were in there, details around how we'd build the application from a technical point of view, pages and pages of research. And in the end, they hired us. And I found out later that we were 4 times more expensive than the current vendor. There was a vendor that was already working on the project. This RFP was legally required. They already had a vendor that they wanted to work with, and they still went with us because of the detail we put into the project. And the big takeaway on that one is you can win just by taking control of the room. That client thought they knew what they were going to do. They were going to release an RFP just for legal reasons. They were going to pick the agency of record and they were going to do this project. But our agency took control of the sales process and proved to them we had so much understanding of their needs and the project that they had to go with us. When you're doing sales, do the same thing. The client's following your sales process. Yes, it might overlap with theirs, especially if they have an enterprise process that they follow, but it's still your process that you're following. We ran into this last week at the production company as well. I'm working with this actor on a script for a pilot, and we had something in development. He was working on a pilot draft. It wasn't really coming together correctly, and me and Jacob went to his apartment. He started the meeting off by saying that he didn't want to do the project. And the reason why he wanted to give up is because he had written multiple pilots already that were just riffed onto paper. So basically someone hopping on a keyboard and just writing what they thought should be a TV script. And the problem with that is there was no skeleton, there was no structure for it to follow. So we provided structure and we knocked out the outline for this pilot in 4 hours. So he went from having no idea, from wanting to give up on a project, to having the outline for a pilot, which turned into a full script later that night, just by providing structure. And what I've found is somebody has to do that for a project to be successful, and almost nobody wants to. So I try to make that a point in my meetings to have a basic structure, to start with an agenda, and to run through a process, even if the process is something you just make up on the spot before you start talking about it. Because once humans see that there's a path, that you're following a strategy, whether the strategy is correct or not, they'll follow. And you can always change strategies later if you find out that it's not working for you. The next sales call you're in or the next business meeting you're in, take control of the situation and then leave a comment and let me know how it went. If you found this valuable, be sure to share it with a friend or 2. We're trying to hit 100,000 subscribers this year and any help would be very much appreciated. And if you need marketing support for your digital agency, check out experiment27.com. Thanks.